Yo, 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 welcome everyone. How's it going? Hope everyone's good. Having a good day. Let's get... There we go, nice. Screen is shared. Gold's having a bit of a sell-off right now. We're going to get straight into that very, very shortly, okay? So, we're having a sell-off here on gold. I am looking to continue these pushes down if we do start closing below some levels, but we'll see. But yeah, let's see who's here, guys. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Harvey, nice work on the sell. Nice work on the sell, mate. Let me... Yep, welcome, Harvey. Shelly, welcome. Baraka, how's it going, mate? Good work on the sells, guys. Yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Get a question in if you got any. Let's see who's here. Ali, welcome, mate. Welcome. Let me just reshare the link to the free Telegram and we'll get this going. Right, sweet. Cool. Yes, Dean, everyone's here. TG, welcome. The hourly looking good for shorts. Yeah, I'm going to be looking for shorts in a second, guys. I really want to close below here on the hourly, though. I want to get below this level on the hourly. If I don't get a closure below 27s, I'm going to not be looking for shorts. And obviously, I'm going to be looking for sells into these lows here. So, hourly's closing in about 7 minutes. TG, welcome, mate, welcome. I'm going to be looking for the hourly shorts in about 7 minutes. Into these lows and then potentially into these lows here. Like I say, I'll give shorts one go. If we get a closure below this level here, I'll give shorts one go. If it continues to push back into this sort of range here, then I'm going to be waiting for cleaner closes, probably below this level here. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see how we close in 6 minutes. Right, guys. But yeah, potential hourly closes. Yo, Bell, how's it going? Welcome, Bell. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Like I said, drop a like if you've not already. Let me just update community quickly. Sound. But yeah, guys, let's see who's here. Drop a comment. Good to see everybody tuning in again. We could be on for a decent little short here. I'll be looking for sells into these lows down here, okay, and then runners into these down here. All right. Yeah, hourly could be nice. Hourly, yeah, we're trading with the volume. If we get some strong clauses here, I'm going to be looking for sells. You know, your next area is here that price needs to really push into. Austin, welcome, mate. Fabio, welcome. Welcome, guys. I'm on a bit later today because I don't want to sit here in all this chop here. You know, I thought I'll jump on when we get out of here. And we're starting to get out of there. What I don't want to see is I don't want to see gold just push straight back into this range. So I'm going to give shorts, like I've said, one go. I'll give shorts one go. If it pushes back into the range and I get break even or I get stopped out, then that'll be me trying shorts until we break back below this level here, down here. All right. But we've got 5 minutes to wait here. We could get some sells. Cheers for the lights, guys. Nice one. Appreciated. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's try and catch something here. See if let's have a look at Naz quickly whilst we're waiting. Yeah, Naz went and smashed them targets. I wanted longs here on Naz. I wanted these longs on Naz, but it just pushed without me, unfortunately. That would have been beautiful. Very, very clean stuff on Naz. All the targets were smashed. So everything that we brought down was smashed. Just the entry wasn't there for me. Just the entry wasn't there for me. But anyway, like I said, there'll be more. There'll be more of them. Oh, look at gold, man. Look at gold. Let's have a look at... We're clear as well for news. We're clear for news too. So there's nothing to worry about on news. This is just pure price action. Like I said, I don't know if any unreleased news is gonna come out. Like I say, I can't predict that, but from the predicted news, well, the release news, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. But yeah, let's stay strong below here. We've got 3 minutes, okay? 3 minutes. Gold, I tell you what, gold's been breaking out and just giving no entries recently. Like last week, I only took 7 trades. Definitely more sells for gold next. Yeah, let's see, Harvey. I'm interested in sells too, to be fair. I like sells on this closure. Come on, Goldie. Leave us something, mate. You know, you had half risk sells there too. It was hard to catch them. It was hard to catch them up here. But overall targets on gold, one target's been taken. The next few targets will be these down here. You know, if the momentum's there on this hourly, you shouldn't have a problem with taking at least these. Okay. Especially with how this hourly's engulfing. The next hourly, I'd want to see a top wick. And then it flip down bearish. And then I get taken into this trade. Like so. That's what I'd want to see on the next candle. And then I'm in on this candle. Push down. Let's see anyway. And like I said, we've got wick fill as well. If we continue to push up a little bit, we've got wick fill down here. So that could be decent. What's going on, bro? This is just pure price action on gold. This is gold all day has been shocking. All day has been shocking. And this is just pre-New York momentum. This is just gold breaking out of its range. So this could be the direction for the US session, potentially. So I'm looking for these lows to get taken. And I'm going to be looking to enter them. Let me just load up my top steps. And right now, guys, because of the volume on gold, I'm trading less size and keeping my stops bigger. Because of the volume, I'm using bigger stops and using less size. It's just is what it is. If you see me, for example, using stops like this now, like up here, 60 to 70 ticks, it's because I'm using like a lot less size and I'm letting the trades just play out a little bit more, just because of the volume. Normally I use it on top of the wick, but because of the volume and, you know, getting wicked out and stuff, I'm just adding some ticks onto my stop loss. Just to counteract it, you know, I'm still taking the same losses in terms of monetary value. Just keeping my stop loss a bit bigger. It just makes sense. I do what makes sense. I alter what makes sense. Keep it simple, but I make it make sense. So yeah, into these lows now, we've got 60 ticks there, which is nice. So if we can get an entry on this, that'd be perfect. Like I said, we've got no sort of attachment to the market. We're just trading what we have in front of us. Yeah. And we're closing below the secondary level. We're closing below here. So we're actually getting out of this chop, which is good. Good advice, adapting. Yeah, 100%. 100%. So I'm going to let this candle do what it needs to do. I'm not looking to enter instantly, guys. I'm letting it do what it needs to do. You know, giving it 30 seconds to a minute. I really want to see this candle just do its thing. Do its thing. You know, I'll let it push up and down a little bit. When it decides which way it wants to initially go, then I'll put this stop order in. But for now, I'm just staying patient with it. But really, what I'm looking for now is I'm looking for gold to continue this push down into these laws. So I'm looking for something like this. But like I say, I'll let this candle just do its thing. I'm not in this yet. When I get involved in this, I'll let you know. But yeah, I'm really looking for gold to push down further on this new, this new hourly. See if this volume really just wants to continue pushing. What size with that? You had a decent 10-tick push there. I mean, if you got in, I mean, you've got a decent tick. You got a decent push there. Is anybody in this? 20 ticks. I'm personally not in this yet, but I'm looking at something like this if it wants to do its thing. Guys, drop a comment if you did get in this, or if you just want to watch what I'm doing. Oh, nice. Cash got in. Yeah, make sure you're managing, mate. You've pushed like 25 ticks. You want to be managing. Even if you take some off, manage. There you go. There you go, Goldie. Beautiful. That's just volume. That's just beautiful volume. Oh, everyone got in but me. What's this about? What's this about? Nice work, guys. Good work. You followed the plan. Good work. You got 40 ticks there. It wasn't a bad top wick. It gave it in a minute. It was a minute. I like to let it do its thing a little bit more, but not bad. Cash took partials. Yeah, you got 40 ticks there. You need to be going break even at least. So you got a decent push there. Decent push. Not a bad trade at all, guys. What I am interested in is if gold wants to come. If we can get some shorts into this double bottom now, that's perfect. Nice, Shelly. Good stuff. Good stuff. And guys, guys in the community, when I say, if you can't see the charts correctly, just step away. It's because of what we've just had now. People get so confused in this market. I wasn't even analysing gold when it was like this. I left levels on and I didn't even talk about it for like 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm waiting for this price action here. And when you get this price action, it's as clear as day short, 40 ticks. Just like that. Okay? You've got your partials, you've got your break even, you've got your money. That's what I'm trying to say. If you come on the chart and you're like, oh, shit, I don't know what to look at. Just step back. It's not that you don't understand the chart anymore. It's the fact that the chart isn't clear. It's not as good. It's not as, the ranges aren't as clear. Look at this range up here that we had this morning in London. It's not clean. Look at this price action here. Beautiful price action. There's your 40, 50 ticks. Done. Done for the session. You're literally done for the session waiting. It's a pity I didn't get it, but whatever. I don't care, guys. It doesn't bother me. I hope, like I say, use today as a lesson to, if you don't see it clear, if you see, oh, I just can't see it. I'm seeing so many different levels. I'm seeing so much chop. I just don't understand what's going on. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay to not understand what you don't. It's okay to be a bit confused sometimes on the chart because it's not clear price action. Just understand that it's nothing to do with you and it's to do with the PA at the time. Okay. I didn't take it. US oil. Yeah, we'll have a look at oil in a second, mate. We'll have a look at oil in a second. I didn't take it either. Yeah, I'm looking to... I'm going to try and take this double bottom out with you guys. I'm going to see if we can take this double bottom out. We've still got all these targets below. So I'm going to try and take out these cells. Alright. We'll have a look at oil in a sec, guys. I just want to concentrate in... Because, look, these are my targets. They haven't been taken yet. I want to concentrate and get these targets. I don't want to miss a trade. I've just missed this 40 tick trade here. I don't want to miss another potential 40 ticks. Ever since I got in the community and got into futures, my journey on trading has took another level. Insane, man. Ali, that's perfect. Good stuff. But yeah, good stuff if you got that. It's a good start to the... that is the cleanest price action all day. Cleanest price action on gold that we've had all day, and that's your trade. And if you've traded this only today, perfect. But literally, guys, I used to be like that. I used to say to myself, like, oh, I used to be like, I just lost this now. I don't understand what's going on. I can't trade. It's nothing to do with that you've forgot anything or that you've just lost overnight gains. It's nothing to do with that. It's to do with the markets, and sometimes they just aren't clean. Now I'm just looking for confirmation. We've had this closure below my range. We've had the first initial impulse entry, which a lot of the guys caught. I know most of the community guys caught this, which is great. You know, $150, 20 ticks, whatever. If you caught that, good stuff. Now impulse entries for me are off the cards. I'm looking for confirmation. Okay. So back to looking for confirmation. So I'm just gonna sit on this 5 minute for now. Potentially get a 5 minute entry into these laws, and then run it down into here. Do you think I should call it a day considering the big win I just got, or would you take another trade? Ali, how many trades have you taken today? You only need 1 to 2 trades. I've taken 1 little win today. I'm open to 1 more. If you've taken like 2 trades, just call it a day, mate. But yeah, good push there. Good start. Good start to the session. We'll try and catch these. Guys, you need to stay locked in because look what we've got below here. There's a potential another entry here. We've got a double bottom here. This is very, 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 very likely to get taken, in my personal opinion. So that's why I'm staying on. That's why I'm staying on. Yeah, Ali, be done for the day, mate. Seriously, guys, if I caught this trade here, I'd be done. If I caught this short here, I'd be done. I'd be now we'd be chilling, relaxing, not even looking at the chart. We'd be doing a Q&A or something. There's no need to give gains back. There's literally no need to give gains back. Pointless. I'm watching this 5. What's my confirmation, Joe? I don't really go too much into it on YouTube Live, but I look for a sweep and a bearish closure on the lower time frame bell. Like I say, if you want to learn all my entries, you know, I've got the impulse, confirmation, and half risk. Get inside the community. You know, you'll learn all the entries there. If you don't, like, just understand that confirmation is just a sweep and a closure, like this here. This is confirmation here. You've got your sweep and your bearish closure for it to push down. Sweep, bearish closure for it to push down. That's all I'm looking for now. Yo, how's it going? So satisfying to see trade hit TP and then reversing, yeah. Like I say, your first targets were smashed. Really. You know, when you push that close, you need to be taking partials, at least. You need to be taking partials. Did you take that short arm? I'm guessing. I'm guessing you caught that. I know Am's caught that. Yeah, I'm watching this 5-minute close, you guys. If this 5-minute close is bearish, I'll take the next 5 down. If this 5-minute close is bearish, I'll look for the next 5 down. I'll probably just risk, for example, if we close bearish, say here, I'll risk off that current 5 high and look for the play down. But I need a bearish closure here. Yeah, I thought so. Am's always in. Am catches them. She doesn't miss these moves. Beautiful. Good stuff. Sticking to the plan as well. Good stuff. Like, we've done nothing all day. And the price action, we've not taken really any trades. One trade up here, but we traded in good conditions here. The only push down we caught, which is good. Well, 90% of the community did. Not me, but it is what it is. Yeah, if this close is bearish, I'm going to enter short and risk off the top of this candle. So I'm going to be looking for something like this. Okay. And I'm only going to be risking very small because it's only confirmation. On Project X, it also hit that liquidity you got under your level below. Oh, yeah. So I don't really look at that. I don't look at what the futures chart does. I only look at, you know, what the Xauusd chart does. And then I'll, you know, take partials to whatever that does. But yeah, I'm watching this 5-minute here now, guys. Ah, it's going to push again. Look at that. It's going to take them lows without us. Exactly. Gold. Gold. To be fair, I could have risked off that and had that push down. It just didn't close strong enough for me. Yeah, I wanted a short like from here, risking off them highs for this play down. Tell you what, the markets are starting to shape back up again. The markets are really starting to shape back up again. Touch wood. Two super clean entries there. Two super clean entries. Yeah, that's just because we've got liquidity down here. Guys, that's why I said. Stay tuned. We're going to come and take these lows shortly. And we've just smashed them. Right, let's see how this next 5 closes. Let's see how this next 5 closes. Next 5 closes bearish. Top wicks a little bit. I'll take the flip. It's kind of valid still because we've taken liquidity up here and closed bearish. I'm only going to be taking like micros, guys. Like, I'm probably just going to risk my gains from today. So like $100 or something. $120. Is that, when's the 15 closing? 15's closing too. Is that the 30 close? No. Let's see how the 5 closes here now. We've got 8 seconds. I'm going to be looking to target these lows down here. But I want to see it push up initially. I don't want to just see it melt. I want to see it push up, create the top wick, and then reflip bearish. Push up a little bit more, lad. Right. I'm gonna try, guys, a sell stop on this. I'm gonna try a sell stop on this 5-minute candle here. So I'm gonna put a sell stop on the break of the last 5-minute low because it's basically the same, and I'm gonna look for this to push down and continue lower. I'm only using like $60 risk here. You know, we've taken wins already today. I'm only risking not much. Very, very small risk. So let's see if it wants to continue this push. You know, and continue down. Yeah, we've got these lows all the way down here that I'm looking to target. So as soon as we start pushing, right, I'm going break even on this, guys. I'm going break even on this. You know, we're up currently like 24 ticks. This shouldn't really come back to break even. So I'm break even on that, and yeah, let's see if it wants to push any further. So we break even on this, and we're running at about $130. See if it wants to push. Where am I going to take my TP on this? I'm just going to let it run, I think. Buy at market 1. Get out of 1 there. Profit taken there. Letting the rest of this run. So we're break even on that. Boom, 30 ticks secured. Good stuff, Naz. I've just taken a little bit of partials and letting this run now. If I hit TP here, I've got another 200 there. So let's see if he wants to push that a little bit further. Like I said, I don't really aim just for 200, but it has room to run. But we're running this now, and let's see. Bang, TP hit there, guys. Closed out, done for the day. 32 ticks done. Bang, let's go. W's, guys. Beautiful stuff. If you want to let it run a little bit further, that's fine. But yeah, W's. Let's go. Beautiful, clean price action on gold now. Love it. And we've made about $420 on that one trade there. Guys, W's, let's go. Clean move there. Let's go, guys. Smash TP. Let's smash a lot. Guys, that's insane. Beautiful, beautiful move there on gold. Let me know if you got involved. I fully took TP at like 32 ticks. About here. Just because I've hit another 200 there on my top step, so I don't really want to be trading over that. If you let it run, you let it run, guys. That's nothing to do with me. That's nothing to do with me, guys. If you're letting it run, all good. Yeah, I'm out, guys. In and out. 5 minute. It was a 5-minute entry for me. I hit about 32 ticks in profit, and I'm out. Yeah, we still got liquidity to the downside, so it could push down further, but I'm out. I literally closed perfectly there. I'm in. Just run. Yeah, I'm in and out, guys. I literally gave my entry, and I gave my stop loss, and I gave you my exit. Pushed down nicely. I knew there was some liquidity to take. And yeah, we're done. We're done on that trade. Guys, if you're not already, drop a like on the video as well. Let's smash 20 likes for that win. Let's smash 20 likes for that win. But we've still got liquidity down here, so we can still look to trade down into that. So we've still got targets, look. So I'm going to be looking to take more sells. Bang. Yeah, good stuff there, guys. That was just 5-minute confirmation. That was just a 5-minute confirmation entry for me. Yeah, that's literally all it were. 5-minute confirmation, in and out. So, guys, if this 5-minute clause is bearish now, if this 5-minute clause is bearish, we're probably going to come and take out these laws down here. Probably going to come out take out these laws. Okay. Yo, Terverus, how's it going, mate? Welcome. Welcome to the stream, mate. What does it mean? What does it mean again? The 5-minute entry? The 5-minute entry is just confirmation. The 5-minute entry is just confirmation. It's just like, if you get an impulse entry and you miss the impulse, I look for this just to get a bit of the move. Guys, who else got that entry? Who else got that entry? It was worth a little half risk there. I made a decent chunk on that, like $160 across 2 accounts. Or $140 across 2 accounts. It was like almost $300. But we've got another payout now ready on one Top Step account, which is good. That trade there has allowed me to get another potential 2k profit split. So that's another profit split in these big high conditions. I took that 15. Good stuff, Terverus. Good stuff, mate. Me too. I took the 15, but it was a 5-minute confirmation for me. The official trade with 5-minute confirmation. That was a quick move. We got the nice top wick here. Nice top wick and instant move down. It was like a 3-4 minute hold. There wasn't much stopping us. Made another 30 ticks. Nice. Me too. I just made 31 ticks. Well, about 208, about 28, $290. 20 ticks off passing 100 in 3 days. Nice. Nice. How many trading accounts have you got, mate? That's impressive. How do you get a payout like every week? Yeah, because I've got I've got like 6 funded accounts on different prop firms. So yeah, I've had about, in the last 8 weeks, I've had like 6 payouts or something. 6 payouts, like, yeah. In the last 2 months, I've had like 6 different payouts. Which is enough for like 3 months, 4 months work. But yeah, I'll take another, maybe like 1 or 2k. I don't know how much to take, to be honest. Might just take 1k and leave a buffer. Hey, Round, I'm good, thanks. How are you, mate? How are you? Yeah, just taking a decent little win there. 31 ticks on that 5-minute short. Like I say, it gave us enough time to get in. You know, a couple of minutes on the top wick, and then it flipped in and out within like 5 to 10 minutes. So, well, within the 5-minute candle. So, nothing bad there. The actual entry, the nicest entry today was this short trade here. If you caught this short, that's a beautiful entry. But it's good to see the markets. It's good to see the markets trying to shape up now. You know, we've had a bit of rubbish over the last couple of days. Not that we've taken losses. You know, I've actually not lost this week yet, but touch wood. But this price action here, you don't want to be really trading. You want to be sitting on your hands here. My goal for the remaining of the year is to get funded at a payout every 2 to 3 weeks. That's it, mate. Ali, even if you can focus, you know, if you get paid, for example, I don't know, on average 2k a month. Okay, if you get average 2k a month from a job, if you can, you know, get a 2k a month from trading, that for me is way better. You've got freedom. You know, 2k a month from a job is not freedom, because you have to clock in, you have to do it whenever, you know, you have hours and set hours, you have to be there for certain times. Like, if you can do it on your own schedule and make that 2k a month, that's freedom for me. And that's why I started trading. Very warm in the UK. I tell you what, mate, the last 2 days where I am, it was boiling. Today's not as warm. Where are you from in the UK? Yeah, where are you from in the UK, mate? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's really all I wanted when I started trading. You know, I wasn't bothered about making 10k, 20, 30k a month or whatever some people goals are. For me, it was more if I can just change my, you know, instead of going to work and working for like 2k a month, if I can just change that to trading, living, doing what I want, traveling and making 2k a month, I will more than happy. More than happy. Cheers for the lights, guys. Smashing it. 22. Amazing. Amazing. NI, Northern Ireland. Nice. My goal is to just make enough that I can make at a job. If I do that, the extra money will come. Working for someone else ties me. Yeah, 100% Austin. I had the same goal, mate. My main purpose with trading was I want to travel. I want to, you know, trade when I want to trade. I want to see the world and I want to make money on the go. If I could make 1k to start with, and that funded my travel just to do what, you know, not the best travel in the world, but like, you know, travel Asia, make $1,000 a month, like 1k a month, that was fine for me. You know, I understood that the more I stay consistent and the more I scale, the more I'll make. And that just comes with time. But the first goal for me was, you know, 1 to 2k a month, don't have to work a job and travel. And obviously now you'll see, guys, the guys in the community, if you're in the free Telegram, you'll see that my payouts are way more, well, on average, more than 2k a month. So nothing's changed. The only thing that's changed is not consistency, is scale. How many accounts I'm trading. Could you share the win to ratio your current strategy? Yeah, it's about 70%, mate. This month, about 85% win rate. 86% win rate this month. After I put that win in, let me tell you what it is after I put that win in. Like I say, I've got a win to add in on May. Let's have a look. So 88%. 88% this month so far. Alright. When I put that win in. I need to add it yet though. Total ticks, 160. 160 total ticks, 88 win percentage. Joe, I stopped out on the last trade at break even. I have a sell stop below the previous 5. Do you think it's valid? For me, no. For me, no. We haven't taken any highs. Look here how we took highs. Here we haven't taken any. Could it flip down? Of course it could, but for me it's not valid. And your first point about getting stopped out, when you push, look at that, when you have a push of like 55 ticks coming into structure, look, you've got structure to the left, you need to be managing at break even, okay? Go break even and take partials. You know, you could have taken some money out of that, I personally think. This could definitely flip bullet bearish though. This could for sure flip bearish. But it's not valid for me. It's not valid for me, guys. If my stop loss, SMC, I just look for the next valid entry, mate. If there's another valid entry, I'll take it. If not, I'll just leave it. I lost all my balance from meme coins. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you need to get onto trading with a good strategy, man. Trade a decent strategy, you'll be fine. It went so fast, yeah, it did. It was a quick trade. That's what confirmation is. That's why I say to people, if you work full time and can't watch the chart, stay off the 5 minute. Stay on like the 30 and the hourly. You know, you trade around your schedule. If you're working full time and you're very busy at work, don't be sitting on the 5 minute. Joe, on that first trade on live, I didn't take profits because I was trading minis and it reversed, and not micros. I think I stick to micros and scale out. It seems to work. Yeah, that's what I did, mate. So on this trade here, this 5 minute trade, I used like 5 micros, because I were only risking like 60, 70 or something, $80 or something, and it pushed down and yeah, made like I scaled out. Yeah, that 15's gonna flip now. 15's probably gonna flip bearish. But I'm done for the day personally. I'm personally done for the day. I've taken some wins. I'm happy with that. Really? That's unlucky, man. They're normally slow rugs. Yeah, good stuff, Austin. You made money on the last one. That's good. I only made money on the 5 minute entry. Here. Anyway, good stuff. Let's have a look at Naz. What's Naz saying? Yeah, Naz is ranging again. That's good. That's what you want to see. After a push like this, you want to see it range. So... Right, let's have a look at gold again. Yeah, gold's pushing again. Yeah, gold's pushing again. I find this method very effective. In the past, I've spent a lot of time trying to position myself tops and bottoms of trends, although yeah, exactly. I trade simple. I trade what the market's showing me. A lot of traders fail because they try to catch the tops and bottoms, big reversals, and really the market's telling them, you know, they're trying to catch a reversal, for example, here, okay? Trying to catch a reversal here, but what's the market telling them here? It wants to push down, so why are you looking for reversals? You're trying to guess and predict the next move. Just react to what this price action's telling you. All right. Vincent, do I trade? Yes, I do. I trade live for the US session every single day, guys. Same time, 12:30, 1 o'clock. I'm live. Guys, if you want to join the Discord community, click the link that I've just put. Click the link that I've just put in the chat. Okay, and you can join and learn the full strategy there. Interested to see how it reacts from this support. Yeah. Nice push down here. Look at that. Yeah, what a push. To be fair, you know, from that entry, you're up like 170 ticks. Where would the next area be? Down here. Yeah, you've got targets all the way down here too. They're about to get taken. Look at that. 180 tick push. Big push. Yeah, I'm happy with the execution there. I'm happy to take my little piece and be done. To be honest with you. I stayed in. I'm now out 156 for me, but was very low risk. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. If you held it, good. Nice. Good work. Could you share how you backtest this method? I don't backtest it. I just forward test it, mate. You can backtest it if you want. You just go on FX replay and backtest it that way. Yeah, look at that. What a push. Huge push. That entry on the hourly, oh my god. If you held that hourly entry, like 180 ticks there, you've just made like a full month's worth of gains in one trade. That hourly impulse was super clean. What a session so far. I'm gonna be done for the day, I think, guys. I've taken 2 trades, 2 wins, so I'm happy with that. You know, there's no need to be over trading that now. How's everyone else's day been so far? How's everyone else's day been so far? Also, guys, go and follow my Instagram. Go and make sure you're following my Instagram. Let me post it, and I will pin the link. There you go. I've pinned the link. So make sure you go and follow my Insta. I've got a few things on there. I'll post a lot more, but you can drop me a message on there if you need anything. If you got any questions, you can drop me a message on there. But yeah, drop me a follow. Have a look at what I've got on there, and all good. Cheers for likes as well. Nice one, nice one. What a trade. That hourly impulse was very, very clean, guys. You know, you've got, like, look at that. You've got a 8, what's that? A 5.4 to 1 on that hourly. Super clean. All right, bear with me, guys. We're back in a second. Back in a second. I'm just getting a drink of water. Getting some water. Yo, 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 back. Gold, pushing. Ugh. There's nothing to really look at on gold until it starts ranging. Nasdaq, potential shorts below the range. Nasdaq has actually gave some potential shorts now. If it flips bearish, anyway. I'm not going to be taking it, guys. I'm not taking Nasdaq here because I've already taken 2 wins for the day. But I'd expect Nas to flip bearish here and continue pushing down on this 15. You know, you could have your stop a little bit higher, looking for it to play down. Who's still here, guys? Who's still tuning into the stream? Who's sticking around? You know, we've taken a win. Who's still here getting the value, even after we've taken a win? I know a lot of people will be dipping. They'll take the pips and they'll dip. Yes, Turvis is here, Rounds here, nice. Yeah, I'd expect price to push into this kind of level here. Probably the next area, which I'd expect Nas to push into. Yeah, good stuff, guys. If you're sticking around, still getting that value. I'll stay on for 20 minutes or so. Dean's still here. Welcome, Dean. Oh, Dean's been here since the start, yeah. Good to see Dean still here. Bell's here. Good stuff. Oh, wow. It's still pushing. Look at that. Tough. It's tough to get any more ticks on that, really. Baraka. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. 4 hourly. Look at that 4 hour candle. Taking all them lows out. It's taken all them daily lows out as well. So very, very clean price action here on gold in this US session. Absolute rubbish for the London and then the US. Very, very clean pushes, which is nice. Which is good to see. Yo, TG still here. Up. Mahi's still here. Bell got 100 ticks on that last push. Great stuff. See, guys, what happens? What happens? You join the streams. You get the trade. You get the value. You make the money. And then you put that into the education. And then you learn this for yourself. These are just vouchers. You know, free vouchers are given on here so you can get the education in the community. That's literally all it's about. It's a joke, by the way. Yo, Fabio's here. Nice. Yeah, I'll stick around for a little bit longer, guys. We'll see what Naz wants to do. Yeah, Naz is pushing as well. That entry on Naz could potentially push lower. Problem is with this trade is that you'd have to manage it quite aggressively coming into this level. But I'd probably have something like this. Volume's crazy, yeah. I'm not touching Nasdaq. I've taken my trades. I'm happy with my wins. I've got another payout ready on another account. I've got two payouts coming on Friday. One with Alpha and another one on one of my Top Step accounts. So that's probably the amount I'm getting off there is good for the month. Never mind just the week. So that is really the scale that we're at right now. Is we're getting multiple accounts and we're getting payouts each and every week. Or trying to. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Yeah, I expect Naz to continue this push down, to be fair. If it is going to reject, it has to really push into this kind of level here. Before. I'd say that is the first point, but it has almost basically touched it. But I'd expect it to push down first. I'm not in this, by the way. Oh, you break even on Nas. Fabio took it. Yeah, it's not a bad place to go break even, that level. Are you up for the day, Fab? Are you up for the day, mate? Yeah, if you're up for the day, be done, man. If you're up for the day. Yeah, I'm not in this, by the way, guys. I'm not in... I just want to make sure people understand that I'm not in on Nas. I was just marking it up. $150 up, nice. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm going to lock out on this Top Step account. Just locked out for the day. $206 on the accounts. So $410 up. Yeah. Like I say, we go again on them tomorrow after the payout, but good work. That was the gold trade that we took. Obviously, you could have got more, you could have squeezed way more ticks out of it, but you need to manage. I don't care what anybody says, you need to manage. You know, the 5 minute here, we took this 5 minute squeeze here, okay? So, if you are willing to go into 50 ticks in profit and then 35 ticks in drawdown, if you're willing to lose 80 ticks to then make that overall 100 tick push, that is okay, you can do that. I personally don't. I don't want to be 50 ticks in profit and risk a full, like, you know, 80 ticks. So to me, it makes sense to manage, and I like managing because a lot of the time you don't get this. A lot of the time you'll take profits right and you don't get this. You know what? The odd time you do. The odd time you do, but a lot of the time you don't. Full port? Nah. Nah. What a push. Gold's just still pushing. Oh, oil, Barry. Yeah, let's have a look at oil. I forgot to have a look at that. Let's have a look at crude now. West Texas Intermediate. Ooh, let's have a look at the daily. There might be a cleaner chart. One sec. I know I used... Yeah, that's better. Crude. What would I be looking for on crude? Like I say, I'll break crude down before I go. Crude oil had this big push to... had a decent sell-off to the downside. If I were going to be looking for buys on crude, it'd be back above this level here. I think if it can close strong above here, you're going to see these highs get taken up here. So I'd be looking for longs on closes above there. And for sells, I'd be waiting for closes back below this level. Okay. So let's have a look at the higher time frame really quickly on the daily. Yeah, this daily could flip as well. We closed nice and strong yesterday. You would be going with the overall volume, but I'd first want to get back above here. You know, if it gets back above there, then yeah, I think you can get some decent pushes higher on crude. That's what I think personally. Do you trade New York? Yeah, I trade New York. I'll be trading after this live, but I probably won't be taking anything. I'll be active in the community. Mm. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I'm gonna head off in a sec though, guys. I'm gonna head off. Like I said, we've taken a decent win there. Good to get on. Smash, 30, 40 ticks there. Overall, very, very good session. I'm probably going to be done for the day. I'm not going to overtrade, not going to put my capital at risk. I'm locked out for the day. And yeah, I'm gonna head off now. So, good session. Nice little win there. Good to get a win to finish off. But that's going to be me done for today, guys. All right. And yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Let's see if we can catch another win like this. See if we can get another win like this. Guys, if you want to tune into tomorrow's stream, I'll be live tomorrow, same time, 12:30, 1 o'clock UK time. Okay? Best capital for a first funded? I don't know. I'll try like a 10k or something, maybe. If I was starting a funded, I'd start like a 10k or a 50k top step or something. Top 1 account. But yeah, huge sell-off on gold, guys. I'm going to go. Have a good day. Trade safe. Don't give back these gains if you did catch any of this sell-off. Don't try catching it. If you didn't catch it, don't try catching it down here. More entries will come. Stay patient and trade safe. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay, guys? So yeah, it's been a pleasure. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.